your uh, fluid mechanics and fluid machines lab. 1 minute, please. Okay. So fluid mechanics and handling machines lab. The 10 major components are there. Centrifugal pump, nose apparatus. Here V-nose and rectal nose will be discussed. Pipe friction apparatus, where the friction, what is the frictional head loss when the fluid is flowing from one point to another point, that will be discussed here. Venturimeter means venturimeter basically it is a device which is used to measure the discharge of a particular fluid when it is flowing through a pipe. So we will be discussing what is venturimeter and how we can calculate the coefficient of discharge and all this. Reynolds apparatus, Bernoulli's apparatus, Francis turbine, Pelton turbine, and orifice meter. So first experiment is your to determine the efficiency of centrifugal pump. So the efficiency of the centrifugal pump you need to calculate. Second is your to determine the coefficient of discharge of V nose. If it is your V nose, then how we can calculate the coefficient of discharge of that particular V nose? That will be discussed here. To determine the coefficient of discharge of rectangular nose, to determine the coefficient of coefficient of friction in the pipe flow of various diameter, to determine the coefficient of discharge of venturimeter, to determine the coefficient of discharge of orifice meter, to determine the fluid flow analogy using Reynolds apparatus. Okay, whether the fluid is laminar, turbulent, or transition state, the types of flow it will be calculated. Now next experiment is to verify the Bernoulli's theorem. Okay, we will verify whether Bernoulli's theorem it is right or wrong. To determine the efficiency of the Francis turbine, to determine the efficiency of Pelton turbine. So these are the 10 experiments, and all these experiments will be it will be performed in your particular lab. Now, if you are not, if you are in your home, then only we can share with you some video and how to operate that particular machine. That will be and that can be discussed. But you know that until and unless you are coming to college, then you just you can't understand and you can't perform by your own hand when as it is basically you are not doing the experiment by your own hand. So that is why it is the most typical problem I am just facing right now. If you are not attending college, then maybe you will suffer at the time of interview because you haven't performed the experiment by your own hand. Hmm. So that is why try to come college if it is possible. I'm not forcing you. Okay, but if you are near college, then you can try maintaining some physical distance and COVID guideline and all this. But uh, remember, if you are coming to the college, then you will be benefited. Okay, otherwise you will be getting some knowledge or some theoretical concept of that practical lab or fluid lab. So basically, in the lab, everything should be touched and by your own hand you should perform the particular job experiment. So that is why I am telling you again that if it is possible, then you may come to college. Okay, and I'm not. It is not the order. It is totally some advice to you. You may follow this advice. You may not follow this advice. It is not compulsory for all of you to come college. Okay. Next, name of the course is, you can see course code is your ME 492. Pre Prerequisite means your to know the particular uh, basically subject this experiment. You know, you should have sufficient idea about the knowledge of hydraulic machines and your fluid mechanics subject. Okay, what is the course objective? To expose students for operating hydraulic machines by themselves and measure their performance. Okay, so this is the course objective. What is the course outcome? There are mainly 4 course outcome. You can see, upon successful completion of the course, the student will be able to recall the coefficient of discharge of several flow measuring devices to explore the region of difference in theoretical calculation and practical measurement. Next, ME one your 191.2, that is the course outcome 2, that is demonstrate hydraulic turbine and carry out their performance studies useful hydel power plant. Number 3, examine and understand pump working characteristics under given constraints. Number 4, estimate frictional force applications applicable in a flow channel to determine the major and minor losses. You can see this is the course articulation matrix. Here the CO, that is your program outcome, and CO, course outcome, it is mapped, and it is basically necessary, it is needed when as you know that the Department of Mechanical Engineering, it is NBA Tier 1 accredited, JS College of Engineering. So that is why this type of scenario mapping, it is very important to map that particular CO versus PO map, and this is your PSO, you can see. So it is not basically you need to know about this uh, particular CO, PO and all this. Okay, so I will be sharing with you what is CO, what is CO, and here you can see this is the apparatus details, nose apparatus. Okay, I think it is visible now. Here you can see, here it is the nose apparatus. So what happened here actually? Now it is visible. This is the nose apparatus, and here in this particular channel, here it is the pump. This is a pump, and from the pump water is sucked here from the sump. Here the water is available, and the water is coming from the delivery pipe, and it is coming here and it is flowing throughout this channel, open channel, and the water is falling from this point. This, it may be rectangular nose, it may be triangular nose based upon the size shape of the particular part. Okay, and the water is coming here in this particular cistern tank. By the help of this and apparatus, we can calculate the coefficient of discharge. What is coefficient of discharge? This is the ratio of actual discharge to theoretical discharge. So theoretical discharge actually it will be found out from the theory part, and actual discharge from this experiment, from the apparatus. So this is all about the V nose and rectangular nose. Okay, so basically here the arrangement is arrangement it will be changed. V and it will be it may be rectangular, it may be triangular. So it is adjustable, it can be changed. When the V notch is completed, then rectangular shape notch it will be adjusted there. Next is your venturimeter test trick. So I think it is visible. Venturimeter and orifice meter both are there in this particular point here. This is your venturimeter, orifice meter, and this one is your venturimeter. Here basically the water is not flowing openly. Okay, it is flowing through this pipe, and there is some pressure difference. Okay, in between neck and the pipe, neck of the venturimeter and pipe. So that is why by the help of this we can calculate the coefficient of discharge, that is the actual discharge by theoretical discharge. Same phenomena there will be on centrifugal pump. This is your manometer. This is the pipe, and here it is the tank. So by the help of the theory part, we will be getting the theoretical discharge, and practically from this particular apparatus we can find out the actual discharge. Ultimately, we need to calculate the CD, coefficient of discharge. Now, here it is your venturimeter, same arrangement, same type of just here one you can see this, the venturimeter is basically converging and diverging part are there, and one neck are there, and it is attached between two pipes, and here it is one kind of slot, or you can say some uh, uh, some plate which is installed in this particular point, and the water is allowed to flow through this confined space, and as a result we are getting the discharge and also the coefficient of discharge. This is the Bernoulli's apparatus, you can see. So Bernoulli's apparatus basically one type of apparatus. Here the algebraic sum of pressure head, kinetic head, and potential head. It is totally this head head in terms of, that means energy in terms of head, it is conserved, I can say. That means a total summation of three head in this point is equal to this point. So that will be justified by the help of the Bernoulli. Whether Bernoulli was correct or not, that we can calculate by the help of this apparatus. This is the pipe friction apparatus in your fluid lab. So the pipe friction apparatus, here what happened, three pipes are there, you can see. This pipe having diameter 50 centimeter, I think. This is 40, this is 25. For a centimeter or millimeter, you can see. Okay. And here, this is the pump, and from the pump, water is coming here. And if I am just calculating the coefficient of friction of one pipe, then another two pipes, it will be kept the ideal. That means the valve or knob, it will be closed, but it will be open. And after calculating the theory part and the practical part, I can calculate all this velocity and this discharge and all this. So as a result, we will be getting coefficient of discharge. This is the pipe friction apparatus. So how much friction will be there, and based on that particular friction, what is the energy losses, that can be calculated by the help of this pipe friction apparatus. Next is your Pelton wheel. So this is the Pelton turbine. Okay, so Pelton turbine is particular. It is one kind of energy producing device where the high pressure water, that means some water is having some water power, that is your in terms of potential energy, that energy it is coming to the turbine vane, and the vane is rotating. As a result, the runner is rotating. As a result, the shaft is rotating. Shaft is rotating means the alternator and alternator to generator, the electric power it is generated by the help of this water power. So this is the Pelton wheel. Ultimately, this Pelton wheel, I will be calculating the efficiency of the Pelton wheel, and head I will be generating the head of the water by the help of the centrifugal pump. So from this point, I will be calculating the head. How it can be calculated? That will be discussed in the lab. Okay, so Kamul sir will be there, and by the help of this centrifugal pump, we will be calculating the efficiency. Next, you can see it is the Francis turbine. Francis turbine is basically one kind of radial flow reaction turbine. So remember, when I am talking about the Pelton wheel, then it is one example of tangential flow impulse turbine. Okay, based on the energy available at the inlet of the turbine, we can consider we can classify turbine as impulse turbine and reaction turbine. If the energy available at the inlet of the turbine is only kinetic energy, then it will be called impulse turbine. If it is both kinetic energy as well as fluid energy, then it will be called reaction turbine. Now this is the reaction turbine, radial flow reaction turbine. There may be axial flow reaction turbine, that is the example is Kaplan turbine or propeller turbine. Here it is a radial flow reaction turbine, example is Francis turbine. Again we need to calculate here the efficiency of the Francis turbine. Next, this is the centrifugal pump statistics. Here the centrifugal pump, which is basically in your home, you must have seen the water is placed in the water tank in your home, in your roof, by the help of the centrifugal pump. So this centrifugal pump is basically used to place the water at a certain height from one point to another point, from the ground level to certain height. It may be 10 meter, it may be 20 meter. So based on the capacity or the performance or the power available in the your centrifugal pump, that means by the help of motor the pump is rotating and the water is placed at a certain height, and as a result the water power is converted into the shaft power, it is converted into the water power, and shaft power it is coming from the motor. As the motor is rotating, shaft is rotating. Okay, so electrical power to shaft power or mechanical energy, you can say mechanical. So the shaft power is converted to water power, and we are getting some work by the help of this particular pump. So as ultimately as a result, we need to calculate here the efficiency of the centrifugal pump. And number last, I think it is your Reynolds apparatus. You can see in the Reynolds apparatus, what happened actually in the Reynolds apparatus, we need to calculate the particular whether the fluid is which type of fluid it is, whether it is laminar or turbulent or anything else, that we need to calculate here. Okay, so this is the Reynolds apparatus. You know that when the fluid is flowing through a pipe, then if the Reynolds number is what? It is the ratio of inertia force to viscous force. If the Reynolds number is basically greater than less than 2000, it will be called your laminar flow. If it is 2000 to 4000, then it will be called transition state, or it may be laminar, may be turbulent. If it is greater than 4000, then it will be called the turbulent flow. So what is laminar flow? You know that laminar flow is defined as that type of flow where the fluid is particularly a fluid which is flowing smoothly, and one layer of the fluid is parallel to another adjacent layer, and the fluid is smoothly flowing. As a result, there is negligible amount of energy losses due to the flow of the fluid. But in case of turbulent flow, what is turbulent flow? It is defined as the fluid flow where the fluid particle, it is following some zigzag way. As a result, one layer of the fluid is gliding over another adjacent layer, and as a result, the fluid is basically what happened, colliding, and as a result, friction. There will be some friction between one layer between of the fluid to another layer, and as a whole, we can say that losses or eddies formation will be taken place, and at the outlet we will see the rise of pressure and temperature will be there. So temperature is rising means the pressure energy is converted into heat energy or intermolecular energy, and the available energy at the outlet of the pipe, it is very less, negligible compared to the initial point. So starting from to the starting point, so the turbulent flow is not necessary, not required for when the fluid is flowing. Turbulent flow means the loss of energy. So that is why every time we need to consider the types of flow, which type of flow is this, whether it is laminar or turbulent, because if it is turbulent, then temperature will be raised. If it is crude oil or gas, it is flowing from one point to another point. Because of the temperature, ignition point, it may reach to ignition point. As a result, the the combustion or accident may occur. Okay, combustion may take place. So this is the Reynolds apparatus. I hope it is clear up to this the overall concept or overall uh, what are the different types of apparatus that I have discussed here, and overall view you have got, I think. And next here the all the particular 6 experiment, and it will be performed day by day. If you are coming to college, then you are welcome. And what I am going to do right now, because in JIS College of Engineering, you know that all the classes it is taking place without hampering any class. In this COVID-19 situation, you are getting all the classes. So if you are not coming, then also the lab will be performed. So our TA, dedicated TA is there, Kamul Pal. So Mr. Kamul Pal, if you are available, then you just please go to the lab, and by sharing your screen, you can show us on the particular uh, experiment and the setup. Okay, 10 experiment setup, and how it is, how it is working. Just give us little bit uh, explanation, and after that you just give it to me. Okay, so Kamal, are you available?
Yes.
Okay, so you just go to the lab and one by one show the particular uh, experiment setup. Okay.
Okay. So, can data are uh, which are taken, मतलब मैं कहना चाहता हूँ कि वो कि इस एक्सपेरिमेंट से डेटा क्या लेगा आज ही?
No, 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 no. Just only the introduction part. Today only will be discussing about all over the lab. Some overview will be given to students, and from the next day we will perform the experiment. And if they are coming, then most welcome. Then the perform experiment will be performed very well. Okay, so that is why I'm just giving them 1 day. If they are coming, then it is very good, I think. Then 2 days was only the introduction part will be there. After that, I will be finishing the class.
Okay.
কবে থেকে আসবো স্যার তাহলে স্যার?
Pardon?
কবে থেকে স্যার যদি আমরা আসতে চাই তাহলে কবে থেকে আসবো?
নেক্সট উইক থেকে এসো। আজকে তো আসতে পারলে না, দেন নেক্সট উইক থেকে যদি আসতে চাও, আমি কিন্তু তোমাকে ফোর্সফুলি আনছি না, এটা কিন্তু মাথায় রেখো।
না না স্যার,
তোমরা
আমরা
যদি
দেখবো
নিজেরা যদি পারফর্ম করতে চাও,
স্যার। আমার
দেখতে
বাড়ি তো
চাও, নিজে
কাঁচরাপাড়া
হাতে করে
স্যার।
করতে চাও, হ্যাঁ, তাহলে তাহলে তো ভালো। তো তাহলে এসো। তাহলে কি, তুমি নিজে হাতে যখন করবে, যখন তুমি ইন্টারভিউ ফেস করবে না, তখন তোমার ওগুলোই মনে পড়বে যে আমি এই এই এক্সপেরিমেন্ট গুলো এইভাবে করেছিলাম। এটাই তোমার বেনিফিট পেয়ে যাবে, এবং অন্য স্টুডেন্টরা এটা থেকে কিন্তু আলটিমেটলি তারা করছে না, তারা কিন্তু এই জায়গা থেকে বেনিফিট পাবে না। দ্যাট ইজ ওয়াই এই অ্যাডভাইসটা, তোমাদের একটা অ্যাডভাইস বা সাজেশন দিচ্ছি যে তোমরা আসলে সেটা আরো ভালো হবে। যারা আসতে পারছো না তারা এমনি দেখবে, ল্যাব ওপেন থাকবে, সবাই একটা ক্যামেরার সাহায্যে ল্যাবটা দেখানো হবে। বাট তোমরা যদি আসো তাহলে আরো ভালো হয়। ঠিক আছে, দেখো স্যার কি দেখাচ্ছেন সেগুলো দেখো।
Okay, so already sir discussed different experiment which is conducted in this lab, and the apparatus which are used for this experiment. Okay, I'm just show you one another time. There is nothing excess than whatever said by the sir. So you can just watch different apparatus where we are perform different experiment. So you notice that this experiment, this apparatus, and this apparatus name is centrifugal pump test rig, and it also sir told you by showing the showing the picture of this apparatus. So here mainly you done experiment on the centrifugal pump. Okay. So centrifugal pump, and we are determine different parameters associated with the centrifugal pump by using this apparatus in this lab. Okay, so this is the centrifugal pump apparatus, which is one of the part of your lab experiment, and you know about that, and also said that we have an experiment on centrifugal pump. Okay, so this experiment is we are conducted in this apparatus, and you show you notice when you are doing the experiment how we conduct the experiment and what are the different parameters which is required to find out and take in the data for your calculation purpose. Okay, so we are uh, we are know about this apparatus when we are doing the experiment. Okay, so that is the centrifugal pump test rig, and one of the experiment is done here. And next is here is the notch apparatus. Okay, so you must know that what is the notch apparatus and what are the purpose of this apparatus. Okay, and sir also said it is one time and show it in image. Okay, so here we are mainly measure the discharge. It is discharge measurement apparatus, you can say. Okay. So here we are find out the discharge of the Diaz Mondal sir second floor second floor last ठीक है सर सेकेंड फ्लोर फास्ट रूम है सॉरी हाँ सेकेंड फ्लोर फास्ट रूम So here we are find out the discharge by using different notch apparatus, and we are mainly use two type of notch, and you know about that the classification of notch. Okay, three type of notch are present by which we are measure the discharge. Okay, so here we are use. Two notches. One is rectangular notch. Okay, so here the setting notch is rectangular notch, and another is triangular notch. And by using this notch and this notch apparatus, we find out the discharge. Discharge coefficient of discharge of this notch apparatus. Okay, this notch apparatus when we are attached a rectangular notch or a triangular notch. Okay, so this is the notch apparatus, and here the component which are attached to this apparatus is same centrifugal pump test rig. Okay, and some difference is there, but almost every instrument which are need for our measuring purpose or take a data note down purpose same. Okay, so it also understand when we are perform the experiment of different experiment on different apparatus. Okay, so this is the notch apparatus, and we are doing two experiment. That is one using the rectangular notch, which is show to you here. The rectangular notch is set to this apparatus, and another is triangular notch. By using this notch also, this notch, we are find out the coefficient of discharge for that notch. Okay, so here we are perform two experiment. Okay, so here by using centrifugal pump test rig, we are find out different parameters with associated with the centrifugal pump. This is the one of the experiment, and here we are conduct two experiment. One is using rectangular notch, and another is using a triangular notch. Okay, so I think these two apparatus here no or question about anything, and whatever you do not understand, because we are not going through this apparatus deeply. Okay, when we are performing the experiment according to this experiment necessity, we are discuss about different things which are need. Okay, so if anyone have any question, don't think anything. Okay, it is clear when the experiment is done. So next apparatus is Reynolds apparatus, and you know about the Reynolds number and its value. Okay, you must know. I think you know about the value of Reynolds number. Okay. And when you are going through the next semester, there is come some another subject like heat transfer, and here also you notice that the different the importance of this Reynolds number. So in this apparatus, we are find out the Reynolds number. Okay. On whose basis we are actually differentiate the flow. Okay, flow condition, differentiate the flow condition, whether it is a laminar flow, whether it is a turbulent flow, whether it is a mixed flow, and some place it is very necessary. Okay, to know the flow which is occur, that is which type of flow is occurs. Okay, because according to this, the different criteria are changed. Okay, so you can you can notice that in different subject when you are study about that. Okay, so here we are actually find out the Reynolds number, Reynolds number. Okay, by using the Reynolds apparatus and we'll find out the Reynolds numbers. Okay, so we are show three apparatus. Okay, where we are conduct total four experiments. So first of all, centrifugal pump apparatus test rig. Okay, notch apparatus where we conduct two experiment, and here we are conduct one experiment, that is to find out the Reynolds number. Okay, Reynolds number of the flow, given flow. Okay, so from which we are identified that the flow is either turbulent or laminar or mixed flow, etc. So next, our apparatus is it also show you in image when discuss about different things about the ICNG hydro fluid mechanics lab. So it is the Bernoulli's apparatus, and we are also know about the equation of Bernoulli's equation. Okay, where that state that the total energy is constant. Okay, whether the pipe or tube, pipe or anything. Okay, where the fluid is flow, but in every position of the flowing path, if you find out the total energy, okay, so that is constant. Okay, and I think it is already and here we are actually examining that things. Okay, so whether the by the Bernoulli's it is true or not. Okay, so by using this apparatus, we are find out the total energy in different position on the flowing path. By using this apparatus, here you notice different if a path through which the flow is occur, and in different position on this path there is a tube. You may call it is a what is called it is different type of pressure measuring apparatus. Okay, so manometer, one of them, and another is uh, sorry, I have no not मतलब मेरे को अभी नहीं आ रहा है, ठीक है कि ये क्या piezometer. Piezometer. So you know about piezometer. Okay, so this you can say this all the tube which is set in the different position on the flow path. These are the piezometer which is set in different position. Okay, from that you can find out the what pressure. Okay, so by finding the pressure what is show here on the head of water. So and how the total energy is calculated, and on the basis of this this equation, we are find out the total energy in different position, and we examine that the rule that is given by the Bernoulli's is okay or not. Okay, so this is the Bernoulli's apparatus where we determine the toothness, you may say, okay, of this Bernoulli's equation. So we are already covered four apparatus, and uh, these apparatus are used for different experiment, and we are called say that what are the different experiment we are done in this total four apparatus. Okay, now we are going through this Francis turbine, and it also, what is the Francis turbine and what are the different why and when we called Francis turbine. So here we also find out different parameters associated with the Francis turbine. Okay, so here is different components are attached to this Francis turbine for our experimental purpose and data collection purpose, and and understand when the experiment is conducted. Okay, if any question, it will be solved when the experiment is done. Okay. So this is the Francis turbine, and here we are determine different parameters associated with this Francis turbine. Okay, and it is also discussed with you by showing the picture before me, Dheeraj sir. Okay. So next, the apparatus which is come, that is the Venturi meter test rig. Okay, Venturi meter test rig, and you know that this apparatus is also used to measure the discharge of the discharge. Okay, discharge. But here some difference is present between the notch apparatus and Venturi meter and orifice meter. So here we are conduct two experiment, and you notice that the construction here is show. Okay, this and this one, I am talking about this construction and this construction, and I think you are differentiate this two construction. Okay, and I understand what the apparatus and okay, I'm initially I'm said that here we are conduct two experiment. One is Venturi meter. Using Venturi meter we are measure discharge, and one is using orifice meter we are measure discharge. So I think you are understand now what is Venturi meter and what is which one is Venturi meter and which one is orifice meter. So here we are find out the discharge, and whatever I say, okay, we are already measured discharge. Okay, before already talk about discharge measuring apparatus. Okay, before I come here. Okay, so one is what notch apparatus, and another is Venturi meter apparatus and orifice meter apparatus. Can you say what is the difference between these two type of apparatus? Why we are use one discharge measuring apparatus like notch apparatus, and then we are use another apparatus to measure discharge? Anyone can enlighten on this matter? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Can you say why we are going through this apparatus and this apparatus? Because we are already measured discharge. Okay, by using notch apparatus, we are talk about this, and then after we are come another apparatus where is using Venturi meter and orifice meter to measure discharge. Why it is need that we are measure discharge by orifice meter, Venturi meter, and also in notch apparatus? What is the necessity? Can you realize? Can anyone realize why we are going through this two type of discharge measuring apparatus? Have there any difference? Anyone? Okay, we are discuss about this, and I think when you study about in a theory class, it will be clear, and we are discuss about that when the lab is conducted. Okay. So this is the venturimeter test rig, but here we are measure discharge. Okay, using two type of apparatus, two type of discharge measuring instrument. Okay, so one is venturimeter and another is orifice meter. Okay, so in this using this apparatus, we are conduct two experiment. Okay, conduct two experiment, and next is come that is the Pelton turbine. Okay, and like the Francis turbine, and say that different. Things are attached to this apparatus to find out or note down different data associated with calculation of different parameters associated with the turbine. It may be Pelton turbine, it may be Francis turbine, whatever it is. Okay. So that is the things, and we are also this and some of knowledge is present in you. Okay, so today we are just show this apparatus, and we are find out different parameters associated with efficiency or anything. Okay, so using this apparatus, okay, and we are talk about different things when what are the different things which are used and how could it conduct and how we calculate and you also know about this in your theory class. Okay, so here we conduct the one experiment based on the Pelton wheel, and where we are find out different parameters associated with the Pelton turbine. Okay, and next last one, 10th one. Okay, where it is the Francis turbine friction pipe friction apparatus, and here we are find out the friction loss. Okay, with the change of diameter of the pipe. And you know different things. Okay, the friction loss is occur on the based on different things, and here we are mainly done with the change of diameter of the pipe. What is the effect show in flow due to friction? Okay, so this is the friction measuring apparatus, pipe friction apparatus, and here we are find out the friction loss due to flow of fluid into the pipe. Okay, so these are the uh, 8 apparatus which I show, and by utilize this 8 apparatus, we are conduct total 10 experiment, and we are just show you different apparatus and which is used for which purpose. We are discuss about that, and I think all are if any doubt is present in your mind, okay, then it will be dissolved or solved when the experiment is done, and we are discuss about this apparatus and different equipments which is need to take different data for the calculation purpose which is attached with this apparatus. Okay, whatever necessary to conduct this experiment. And if related to these things, you have another question, it will be the answer is given by the corresponding faculty and me, whatever possible. Okay. Okay, so I think you have no any doubt about different experiment which is done in different apparatus and which apparatus is used for which purpose. So, okay, I am preferred to Dheeraj sir. If you talk about something, you can say. Hello, Dheeraj sir. Hello. Anyone have any question about anything? Whatever told by me or hello.
Okay. So, Kamal, are you there? Hello, student.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All about the introduction part. So, try to come next class. So, we will be discussing. We will be starting our the experiment from the notch apparatus. Okay. And before coming to college, please go through the notch apparatus in fluid mechanics notch apparatus. Okay. And also, you need to maintain a copy. You need to maintain a smart exercise book. Exercise book, a particular where the experiment should be, the experiment observation should be written. Okay, so that copy you need to maintain, and also those who are coming to college, you need to uh, um, present this to your sir, Kamal sir, and one sign will be there, so that you are present in that particular class, your class. And after performing this, you need to write all this. The manual will be provided to you, and one copy you need to maintain, that is the experiment copy. Okay, so in the file you need to maintain the copy. The particular for one lab, in my lab, one small exercise book is required, and one your file, which is basically you need to maintain all this file regularly. When one experiment will be done, then write down all the particular theory part and all this. The manual will be provided by Kamal sir. And next class, in the next class, you need to present that particular copy. And those who are not coming to class physically here, so for those, you just observe the experiment, how it is working and how it is done. Okay. Then after that, um, uh, what we will make some basically video on a particular those who are coming to the college, they will make some video, okay, for one experiment. Then it may be 10 minutes or 15 minutes video, and that will be uploaded, okay, in some digital platform in internet. And you can you can see how the experiment is doing, how experiment is done. And this today's lecture, it is recorded. It will be available. If somebody absent in this particular class, then also it will be available. So because of this pandemic situation, we are doing such thing. And next class, the physically Kamusar and some student, those who are coming, they will perform the job. Also, it will be recorded by video camera and anything. Okay. So by camera it will be recorded and it will be also uploaded. And remember, I'm sharing with you some my screen here. So what you need to do when you are performing your job, after that you are just writing your copy and all this, then take snapshot. And also I will be providing you some Google link. Okay, some in the Google Drive also I will be providing some link to you. So in that particular link, you need to upload your file. Okay, job number 1, job number 2, like this. So this is another task for you. You need to upload those who are not coming, those who are coming, for applicable for all. Okay. So what you have to do, fluid mechanics and hydraulic machines lab. You can see in this folder, this link I will be providing with you. Okay, here you can see the name of the student: Angshuman, Ashutosh, Gulshan, Oichik Chando. These are the student name. They have provided something. Okay, here basically they will be providing the particular experiment by snapshot and make it a PDF file and upload here. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to uh, create one folder against your name. Suppose you are just creating one name, suppose XYZ, your name. So create a folder, and in this particular folder 10 file will be there. Okay, so 10 file will be there. I will check it, those who are not coming, and also those who are coming, they have to also submit this file here. So this link I am providing with you. 1 minute please. So here this I am just rewriting, renaming this one. Rename karo eta lateral student. ওকে করলাম। ওকে, তাহলে এখানে দেখো ল্যাটারাল স্টুডেন্ট চলে যাবে। এই লিংকের মধ্যে ঢুকে ল্যাটারালের মধ্যে তোমার এখান থেকে ফোল্ডার ক্রিয়েট করবে। ওকে, ফোল্ডার ক্রিয়েট করে তুমি এটাকে পরপর জবগুলো আপলোড করতে থাকবে। ইজ দ্যাট ক্লিয়ার?
ওকে স্যার।
Any doubt, any question from anybody up to this?
Sir,
Any doubt?
Sir, are we going to write experiments on our own, or we are going to get any help?
Yes. You need to write it in A4 page. Okay, maintaining particular. I'm showing you actually. I'm showing you. 1 minute. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Suppose this is a file. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is it shown?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is the file. Now you can see JIS College of Engineering and Autonomous Institution. This is the workshop practice lab. Okay. So here you need to write your own lab. Okay. And the lab code also you need to write. Name, roll number, subject code, department. ठीक है?
हाँ सर।
Now this is the index page. फर्स्ट एक्सपेरिमेंट क्या है वो आपको लिखना है, ठीक है। तो 10 एक्सपेरिमेंट आप ऐसे लिख सकते हो, नहीं भी लिख सकते हो, बट ऐसे इंडेक्स पेज है, यहाँ पर आप ओन हैंड राइटिंग भी कर सकते हो। 10 एक्सपेरिमेंट आपको होना है, ठीक है, इंडेक्स। अब इसके बाद देखो पैटर्न शॉप आ गया, मतलब आपका यहाँ पर नॉच अपैरेटस, ठीक है, नॉच अपैरेटस आ जाएगा। तो यहाँ पर एक्सपेरिमेंट लिखना है, ये मैनुअल आपको मिल जाएगा, ठीक है। और यहाँ पर ऐसे ऐसे करके आपको लिखना है, हाँ ऐसे लिखना है और ऐसे फाइल में आपको सबमिट करना है, बस हो गया।
ठीक है सर।
ये फाइल जो है इसको इसको फोटो मतलब स्कैन करके इसको आप PDF बना के अपलोड करना है, ठीक है।
ठीक है सर। और
तो
फिजिकली
मान
भी
लो कि आप मान लो कि फिटिंग शॉप में आ गया, तो फिटिंग शॉप फिर इसको क्या करना है, फिटिंग शॉप ऐसे नहीं करोगे। नेक्स्ट जो एक्सपेरिमेंट आपको एक्सपेरिमेंट नंबर 2 आएगा, उसमें भी आपका इंडेक्स पेज होना चाहिए, वहां पर फिटिंग शॉप अलग से। ये पैटर्न शॉप तो है तो फिटिंग शॉप होगा, मतलब आपका नॉच अपैरेटस है तो यहाँ पर भी नॉच है, यहाँ पर रेक्टेंगुलर नॉच होगा, या फिर मान लो दूसरा कुछ एक्सपेरिमेंट हुआ तो वो भी होगा। ऐसे करके ये दूसरा एक्सपेरिमेंट आप PDF फाइल में अपलोड कर देना, और ये फाइल मेंटेन करना है, अपने पास रखो, और कभी भी कॉलेज को आओगे तब आके इसको सबमिट करना है। समझ में आया?
हाँ सर।
हाँ, ऐसा फाइल आप यूज कर सकते हो। ये जो फाइल देख रहे हो ना, ये इस टाइप का फाइल आप यूज कर सकते हो, बहुत
सर
अच्छा
टोटल
फाइल है। हाँ, टोटल 10 एक्सपेरिमेंट आते हैं। देखो ये फाइल जो है ये बहुत अच्छा तरह का, ये फाइल जो है ये आजकल मिल रहा है, ये फाइल आप यूज कर सकते हो अगर आप चाहो तो, ठीक है। या फिर आप ऐसा फाइल भी यूज कर सकते हो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, ये ऐसा फाइल भी आप यूज कर सकते हो, ठीक है, कुछ भी। तो अब और एक चीज, आप जब फाइल जब लेके आओगे, मतलब साइन करके करना है जब, तो एक्सपेरिमेंट नंबर 1 अगर साइन हो गया तो एक्सपेरिमेंट नंबर 2 यहाँ पर रहेगा, वो पहले रहेगा, वो बाद में नहीं रहेंगे। तो साइन अगर हो गया तो उसको पीछे कर दो, ठीक है, मतलब टीचर जो साइन करेंगे वो सबसे पहले होना चाहिए। तो अगर आप लोग लेट सबमिट कर रहे हो और ऐसा कुछ है तो रिमेम्बर यू विल सफर इन योर मार्क्स आपको डिडक्ट होगा। तो आप लोग, हाँ
सबमिशन डेट,
अरे भाई अभी एक्सपेरिमेंट कहाँ हुआ तो सबमिशन डेट मांग रहे हो?
नहीं सर, आप बोले
एक्सपेरिमेंट अगर होगा हाँ ये नेक्स्ट वीक एक्सपेरिमेंट होगा ना।
हाँ
तो अगर एक्सपेरिमेंट होगा तो एक्सपेरिमेंट उस कंप्लीट हो गया तो आप नेक्स्ट वीक सबमिट कर दो, ठीक है। और नेक्स्ट वीक सबमिट नहीं करोगे तो 50% से ऊपर अगर सबमिशन नहीं मिला है तो हम नेक्स्ट एक्सपेरिमेंट करना नहीं जाएंगे, मिनिमम 50%, नहीं तो हम उस दिन लैब बंद रखेंगे, ये समझ लो।
सर ये तो स्टूडेंट्स पे डिपेंड करता है सर, अगर हम सबमिट कर देंगे तो हम लोगों का तो लैब होना चाहिए ना।
वही तो हम बोल रहे हैं, आप पूरा, आपका अंदर अगर ऐसा यूनिटी है नहीं तो आप लोग पूरा सफर करोगे, तो 50%, हम यही तो बोल रहे हैं ना, 50% स्टूडेंट, हम तो बोल रहे हैं नहीं बोल रहे 100%, हम ये बोले क्या?
हाँ सर।
तो अगर नहीं कर रहे हो तो आपके उसके वजह से आपका लैब हैम्पर हो रहा है ना, तो आप उसको चार्ज कर सकते हो, उसके अगेंस्ट आप बता सकते हो, और उसको तो पनिशमेंट होगा ना।
हाँ सर।
बट हाँ, जितना स्टूडेंट है 50% बोले, हम 100% नहीं बोले भाई, समझा करो इस बात। अगर हम लैब कराएंगे इतना देर, हम लोग इतना लेक्चर भाषणबाजी दे रहे हैं हम लोग, और कमल सर भी यहाँ पर मेहनत कर रहा है, तो आप लोग क्यों नहीं करेंगे? यही इसलिए तो, अगर आप लोग नहीं करेंगे तो हम लोग आपको सफर कराएंगे और क्या। तो ये आपके ऊपर है, आपका लेटरल स्टूडेंट हो, एक साथ यूनिटी बना के रखो, तेरे वजह से मेरा लैब नहीं हुआ, क्यों नहीं होगा तो लिख। और हम लोग तो है, इसलिए पनिशमेंट इसलिए दिया जाता है कि ऐसा क्राइम ना करे, पैनिक होना चाहिए। समझ रहे हो मेरा बात?
हाँ सर समझ रहे हैं।
पनिश, हाँ, कोई क्राइम अगर मान लीजिए कोई आपको अदालत में पनिश कर रहे हैं, मतलब ये नहीं अदालत जज को बहुत मजा आ रहा है, ऐसा नहीं कि ऐसा उस पनिशमेंट दिया जा रहा है कि भविष्य में, मतलब फ्यूचर में ऐसा कोई क्राइम ना कर। बस यही है, करेक्शन करेक्शन करने के लिए हो रहा है, सोसाइटी को करेक्शन करने, बस यही है आपका। तो इसीलिए तो आप बोल रहे हैं कि आप कर रहे हो, दूसरा नहीं कर रहे, तो हम क्यों सफर होंगे? हाँ, ये बात सही है, बट आप इसलिए सफर हो क्योंकि आप एक ग्रुप में हो, आप ऐसे एक प्राइवेट कॉलेज में अकेला नहीं पढ़ रहे हो, तो आप सबको लेके चलना है ना। तो सब अगर नहीं करेंगे तो उसको इसकी वजह से टेढ़ा करना पड़ेगा। हाँ, आपको सफर नहीं होने देंगे, ये वादा मेरा है, क्योंकि अगर नहीं हो रहा है तो आपको अलग से कराएंगे, बट उसको हम नहीं कराएंगे। ये हमसे
ठीक।
मेरा ऊपर छोड़ दो कि आप सफर होंगे, ऐसा ये टीचर का मोटिव नहीं होता है। ओके, आपको, आपका अगर समझना है तो आप पर्सनली मीट करो हमसे। देखो, एक ये 100 की जगह 200 देंगे हम, बात यही है, ठीक है। So dear student, this is the end of the today's lecture, today's class. Any doubt, any question, you can ask me. Otherwise, I am going to end the meeting here. Any question?
স্যার ওই গুগল ড্রাইভের লিঙ্কটা একটু দিয়ে দিন হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ গ্রুপে।
Oh, Google Drive লিঙ্কটা দেওয়া হয়নি, ঠিক ঠিক। গুগল ড্রাইভের লিঙ্কটা আমি ল্যাটারাল স্টুডেন্টদের গুগল ড্রাইভের লিঙ্কটা গেট লিঙ্ক, কপি লিঙ্ক, এখানে আমি চলে গেলাম হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ। अच्छा, वन मोर थिंग, जो आपको बोलना है, जितना पीडीएफ है क्लास रिलेटेड, ये इट मे बी थ्योरी सब्जेक्ट, इट मे बी प्रैक्टिकल, जो भी है क्लास रिलेटेड, जो नोट्स मटेरियल जो आपको मिलेगा वो आपको व्हाट्सएप में नहीं मिलेगा। क्यों नहीं मिलेगा आप पूछ सकते हो? इसलिए नहीं मिलेगा कि व्हाट्सएप में अगर कुछ चीजें आप रखते हो तो फोन मेमोरी पूरा डबल, मतलब फोन मेमोरी, मतलब फोन हैंग करने लगता है, ठीक है। तो इसलिए आपको जो मिलेगा वो सब कुछ मिलेगा। जो टेलीग्राम चैनल है मेरा, एक गेम स्टडी सेंटर, आप लोग टेलीग्राम में जब हम अपलोड करते हैं ना तो वेब में चला जाता है, और वो हम, मेरा फोन मेमोरी अगर खत्म हो जाएगा तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं, फोन फोन में अगर फोन अगर नहीं रहेगा और मान लीजिए फोन मतलब फॉर्मेट हो गया तो भी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होता है। इसीलिए आप लोगों को जो करना है, अभी टेलीग्राम चैनल में जाओगे, टेलीग्राम में जाओगे, टेलीग्राम में जाके सर्च करोगे डीएम स्टडी सेंटर ऑफिशियल बोल के कुछ चैनल है, वहां पर जाके उसको सब्सक्राइब कर लो, और वहां पर प्रीवियस वीडियो भी मिलेगा। यही मेन 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 है कि ये आपका मेन, आपका जो क्या बोलते हैं कि एडवांटेज, कि आप प्रीवियस पुराना जो आप कुछ हम जो सब शेयर करते हैं, जितना एजुकेशनल वीडियो या फिर नोट जब हम शेयर करते हैं वो भी मिल जाएगा आपको। तो आपका पास अगर टेलीग्राम चैनल है तो उसमें जाओ और डीएम स्टडी सेंटर बोल के सर्च मारो, मेरा चैनल का लोगो तो है, आपको आप जानते होंगे कि ऐसा एक लोगो है, देख लेना, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पर आप जाके ये दो चीज आप फॉलो करो तो आपको बहुत सारा एजुकेशनल वीडियो आपको मिलेगा। यहाँ पर बहुत सारा, सिर्फ पढ़ाई रिलेटेड नहीं, और बहुत सारा जितना मेरे अंदर नॉलेज है वो, ये ऐसा है आपका, ये है आपका क्या बोलते हैं लोगो, ठीक है। तो ऐसा एक लोगो है, इस लोगो को आप मतलब ये कर सकते हो। मेरा स्क्रीन तो शेयर नहीं हुआ ना, स्क्रीन शेयर ऑफ हो गया क्या? हाँ हाँ, यहाँ पर देख लेना, ये जो है मेरा, ये जो लोगो देख रहे हो ना, ये है मेरा लोगो चैनल। तो ये आप टेलीग्राम में भी जाओगे ऐसा लोगो आ जाएगा, तो यहाँ से टेलीग्राम चैनल सब्सक्राइब कर लेना कि वहां पर जितना पीडीएफ नोट्स जितना है सब कुछ वहां पर मिलेगा, या फिर मैं मान लो कि नया वीडियो आ रहा है वो भी मिलेगा, ठीक है। तो ये आप कर सकते हो अगर आप चाहो तो। और जहां पर कुछ परेशानी आए तो यहाँ पर प्लेलिस्ट में जाके फ्लूइड मशीनरी में जाना, और यहाँ पर बहुत सारा चीजें है। पॉलिटी का लेक्चर है यहाँ पर, देख लेना यार, पॉलिटी का 129 लेक्चर है यहाँ पर। तो सारा की सारा लेक्चर ये देख सकते हो आप, अगर मतलब आपका सब्जेक्ट भी है ये, ठीक है। तो आपका हिसाब से जो आपको सही लगे, जितना है वीडियो डाला जाता है ये सारा की सारा एजुकेशनल वीडियो, नॉट ओनली सब्जेक्ट रिलेटेड बट ऑल्सो अदर भी है, मतलब फिनेंशियल लिटरेसी, फिनेंशियल फ्रीडम लाने के लिए बहुत कुछ है उस टाइप का, इकोनॉमिक्स रिलेटेड कुछ स्टडी, या फिर मान लीजिए ये सारा के सारा चीज है इसमें डाला जाता है। तो ये सबके लिए अवेलेबल है, आप यहाँ पर चाहे तो एक्सेस कर सकते हो, ठीक है। ओके, सो आई एम एंडिंग द मीटिंग हियर, आई होप इट इज क्लियर। और लिंक भी आपको शेयर कर दिए व्हाट्सएप में, बट जितना पीडीएफ सारा के सारा चीज वो टेलीग्राम में शेयर होगा, वहां से ले लेना, ठीक है। जो आज का जो है ये भी हम शेयर कर रहे हैं, जो आज का जो है ये भी हम टेलीग्राम चैनल में शेयर कर देंगे, ठीक है। Okay, so dear student, today up to this, thank you for joining with us. I hope this lecture is you have got some benefited information from here, and next class will be meeting in the same time, same class. So wish you all the best. Okay, bye.